What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man, and I share prison stories. I let y'all know what was going on while I was behind the walls. This story, man, they end up moving a YN in the dorm, man. He was on a rampage, and y'all know how them YNs be. Y'all know how they be acting. They be off the chain, man. So let me tell y'all how this went down. So we in the dorm, man. The dorm pretty much calm at this time, bro. It's a lot of gang members. The dorm pretty much cool, bro. Ain't nothing too much going on. Ain't no crazy stuff. Dudes in the dorm having motion. And like I said, when we dudes be having motion in the dorm, bro, all that crazy stuff, dudes really don't be playing it like that. So they end up moving this YN in the dorm, man. They move this YN in the dorm. And when they move him in the dorm today, you can see it on him, man. He young. And you could tell he just full of energy and off the chain. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he move in the dorm, I hear somebody call him, "Say, headshot, what's up, bro?" I was like, headshot? Why would you give yourself a name like that, bro? That's a crazy name, bro. I'm telling you, about chain gang have some of the most craziest names, bro. This dude name was Headshot. As soon as I heard that, I was like, man, ain't no way. Ain't no way he finna be off the chain. As soon as you hear his name, man, you already know what's going on with him. Headshot, come on, man. So anyways, I'm up in the room with my roommate. We chilling later on that evening or whatever. So we hear somebody knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. So he like, man, he opened the door. My roommate was like, come in. You feel me? And goddamn dude came in and it was Headshot. He's like, man, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? One of the homies sent me to you, man. One of the homies sent me to you. I'm trying to get out there, man. I'm trying to get out there. So my roommate was like, what you mean you trying to get out there? He's like, man, I'm trying to use the line, bro. I'm trying to use the line, bro. I just got out the hole, bro. I just got out the hole. I need to get me some food. I need to get situated, bro. I need to get all this shit together. And while he talking, he's so amped up, bro. You can tell this man is off the meat rack. I'm sitting on the top bunk. I'm like, oh, this dude off the chain. I done seen stuff like this play out so much in the chain gang, bro, when they move these type of dudes in the dorm. So my roommate was like, so who told you I got a line? He's like, man, I can't tell you who said that, bro. But you know, one of the homies told me to pull up on you, bro. You goddamn put me out there so I could holler at my folks. I could get this green dot, you know what I'm saying? Get me some food, get me some ganja to smoke on or whatever. And I was like, damn. So my roommate was like, man, all right, bro, I'm gonna holler at you, but not right now. Because during that time, me and him was actually goddamn blowing, bro. We blowing or whatever. So he told him to pull back up like 10 minutes. My roommate had his phone tucked in his little spot in the room, and he didn't want bro to see where he was pulling the phone out from. So he told him to pull back up on him in 10 minutes. And I'll tell you, bro, it was like 9 minutes, bro. It was like 9 minutes, because bro was looking at the phone. He was like, man, I know dude finna pull back up. And he was like, boom, pull back up, boom. ASAP. He like, boom, 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 boom. And he be knocking hard as hell on the door, bro. So bro was like, man, come in. He's like, all right, dog, pull back up, man. What's up, man? I appreciate that. So my bunkmate, I jumped down off the bed. You feel me? I'm gonna give him a space, let him holler, cause bro already said that he ain't gonna let him move out the room with the phone. He could use it in here. So anyway, bro, I jumped down. Me and bro walked outside. We walked outside chopping it up or whatever. Bro was in there about 15 minutes. He came back out. He was like, man, hey, dog, I left it on the bed. Appreciate that, dog. He just wanted dapping him up, bro, dapping him up. I appreciate that, man. He was super excited and super happy. He just talked to his peoples or talked to his homeboys or whatever, and he got some money, and he finna go. So my roommate like, man, what you finna get? He's like, man, I'm finna get some food, and I'm finna get some ganja or whatever. So my roommate was like, look, bro, I got the ganja, you feel me? So he's like, man, hold on, dog, hold on, man. One of the homies downstairs, he was giving me a deal. So bro was like, he gave you a deal. So he's like, all right, go ahead and shop with him, man. He's like, all right, dog, I'm gonna spend with you next time, bro. That's on blood, bro. That's on blood. He throwing up the bees and everything. He's super amped, bro, super amped. So anyways, he left. I guess he went downstairs blowing or whatever. So later on that night, me and my bunkmate, we chopping it up. And he was like, man, this little nigga off the chain. I was like, yeah, bro, he off the chain with a name like Headshot. Yeah, he definitely off the chain. He's like, bro, I hope this nigga don't come in here with this BS and shit, bro, because he seemed like he be on the BS. I like, why you say that? He was like, yeah, bro, you see it. He's like, you see it, Jamaica. I know you see it, because you chain gang, bro. I know you see it. And I did see it, bro. I was just hoping that he won't be on the BS. Nah, bro, as time go by, I could tell you, bro, this dorm was so chill. Wasn't no type of stealing going on or no crazy stuff like that, bro. And all of a sudden, all this little stuff chaos start happening in the dorm, bro. People start missing stuff, bro. I remember we went to chow one day, and when we came back from chow, and you know, sometimes, bro, it might be one person or two person. The only day that you will find everybody going to the chow hall, and not really everybody, because some dudes still stay back. They'll just buy them a piece of chicken on the bone, or they buy them a hamburger, hot dog. So it's always somebody left back in the dorm, bro. And guys that be stealing, these real thieves that be having these sticky fingers, bro, they like to stay back after chow so they could go in folks' room or whatever. And it was this dude in the dorm. He be hustling the nutty bars and stuff, putting the nutty bars, you know, you put them on the table and people could purchase them for soup. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you make a little extra money on the soups. So anyways, bro, dude was like, man, we came back. Buddy was mad. He's like, man, I don't know who went in my box, bro, and stole all my nutty bars. So somebody was like, stole all your nutty bars, you know what I'm saying? Because people know him, bro. Bro was trapping hard with the food thing, bro. He was one of the guys that I seen that kind of inspired me to start messing with the food game and chain gang, bro. Selling nutty bars, selling bombs of coffee, bombs of Kool-Aid, bombs of cheese puffs, cookies. You break the rack of cookies down, you bag them up and stuff. All different type of stuff, bro. He hustling. Like I said, he was one of the guys that inspired me to start running a store call. So somebody was like, bro, how much stuff you missing? Man, he's like, man, it's like 30-something nutty bars, bro. He like 30-something nutty bars. And mind you, he wasn't affiliated, but he was cool with, bro. Like I said, it wasn't no type of pressure in the dorm and nothing like that, bro, because folks in there was having motion. And when I went back in the room, my bunkmate was smiling. He's like, man, Jamaica, man. I was like, what's up? He's like, bro, I think the little homie did it. I was like, what? Why you think that? He's like, man, look at it, bro. Was nobody stealing in this dorm or whatever? And while dude was saying that, he wasn't nowhere to be found, bro. He wasn't on the big floor or nothing. He was ducked off in the room. That was my bunkmate was telling me. So I was like, bro, I don't think it's him. That's what I was saying at first. And he like, bro, you won't see that? You won't see it? I was like, bro, I don't see it, bro. I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus or just accusing them of doing certain things just because they seem like that type of person. It really wasn't no type of proof. But bro was just saying that because he sensed it. He picked up that energy. And I didn't pick it up at that time. So anyways, bro, one of the other homies downstairs, I guess he was a big homie over that particular set that bro was a part of, because somebody had done told the big homie that they was in the dorm and they seen him sneaking in buddy room, taking out the nutty bars with his net bag. They say he came out with a net bag like this, bro, like he's Santa Claus or something, coming out the room, ran down to his room. So his big homie, not his direct big homie, but a big homie is set that was in the dorm, he had came upstairs and was hollering at my roommate. I then came up, bro, and gave him their time, because I don't like to just be in there. I don't want you to be like, Jamaica heard this, or Jamaica this, or Jamaica that. Jamaica ain't heard nothing. Nah, no way. I ain't heard nothing. So anyways, after that, my bunkmate, he be saying little stuff to me. He don't really share all their business, and I respect that anyways, but he be sharing little stuff with me. And he was like, man, the homies goddamn think bro did it. You know what I'm saying? They said somebody told him, Ray, whatever happened. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man. They said they finna holler at him or whatever. So bro was like, he told the big homie that he was finna holler at him. So anyways, bro, boom, I'm in the room or whatever. Bro was outside. I guess he had done called dude up there because I was in the room. He called buddy up there. Called him up there, whatever. So buddy came up there. Boom, he knocked on the door. I was finna jump down when he came in there. He's like, dog, I'm finna holler at you real quick, man. He's like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What you got going on? So I'm finna jump down. He was like, man, Jamaica, hold up, bro. You good? You can stay. This ain't no secret, nothing, no crazy stuff like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You one of the guys in the dorm. You a real stand-up guy and stuff like that. So I'm like, bro, all right. So my roommate was like, what's up, bro? What you got going on? So he was like, man, I ain't got nothing going on, dog. I'm just chilling, you feel me? Really trying to get me in stick. I'm really trying to go up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay out of the chain gang. I'm trying to be in the free world, you know. I'm trying to smoke me something, get out there in the world. So I was up there, I was just laughing. I really was just laughing like that, but I'm laughing in my mind. I'm like, bro, this dude funny. So my bunkmate was like, bro, what these folks talking about? You stole all that, man, buddy bars. He like, yeah, bro. He like, yeah, bro. One of the homies just pulled up and said that to me. And the big Billy homie, he said that to me too, bro. He said that to me about me stealing some Buddy Bar. He's like, bro, I ain't stealing that, bro. Before that, I'll go take it. I'll go take me something. He like, I want to know who said that, bro. I want to know who said that. Because I'm pull up on them, bro. I'm pull up on them. And since they want to talk about I'm stealing, I'm going to take everything that they got. I'm going to take everything that they got. So I'm like, man, this man's super amped up, man. About to go crazy. So bro is like, man, just chill, man. Just chill. It ain't nothing like that. So bro is telling him, like, listen, bro, this dorm is pretty chill. He's like, bro, as you can see, guys in here be getting money. Guys in here got their phones and stuff like that. So, you know, we don't really be on that hot stuff like that. He's like, bro, I already know what's going on, bro. As soon as I came in the dorm, I seen this a play-ass dorm, bro. It ain't up with some players in here. Even the young niggas players. All the little blood homies, they players. And in my mind, I was thinking it was a lot of young blood dudes in there at that time, bro. But they was player for real, bro. They wasn't on that old crazy stuff or no stuff like that, bro. A lot of these little guys, they getting their little hustle on, bro. It's either they flipping the cream, they messing with the food, you know what I'm saying, messing with the ganja, messing with the CIs or something. They all doing something, bro. It wasn't no BS going on in this dorm at this time, bro. So, bro, like, man, I know it's a player dorm, bro. I don't be on nothing like that, bro. Folk just be saying that because I be super amped up, shawty. I be charged up. I be charged up. That's all he kept saying. I'm like, man, this man is off the chain, bro. He's off the meat rack. So bro was telling him, like, yeah, bro, I was just telling you, bro. He's like, bro, just calm down and just chill. So bro was like, hold on, bro. I got to tell you one more thing before I'm through with you. He said, look, bro, you see how you be cussing out these females? And I'm glad he had hit that point. Because guess what, bro? This man used to go crazy on the females, bro. Especially if he trying to holler at them and they might be like, boy, going somewhere. Man, stinking ass hoe, thinking ass this. And he call them B-word, all type of stuff, bro. Loud as hell in the dorm, bro. And some of these females, you know, sometimes, bro, they be so ashamed and so embarrassed, bro, about how this dude be cussing them out. So bro was like, look, bro, you gotta dumb down on that. You gotta cool down on that, son, bro. That shit ain't really cool, you know. A lot of these females, bro, dudes in here players, so dudes be trying to pull up. He's like, look at this, bro. If you cuss this female out every time, bro, she might not want to come in the dorm and chill. And sometimes female officers do be coming in the dorm and they do chill, bro. They might stop at your room and just stand outside and be chopping it up with you, bro, like 20, 30 minutes sometime, bro. Who knows? That might be your opportunity to catch something. So he's like, man, I understand what you're saying, dog. I understand what you're saying, dog. I'm cool down a little bit. I'm cool down a little bit, dog. But I don't play with these hoes, bro. I don't play with these hoes. I don't play with these hoes, bro. I'm here to do my time. So like, bro, he's like, bro, everybody here to do their time, bro. Everybody trying to go home, dog. But I'm just telling you, just chill out, just cool down something. So he like, all right, big homie. All right. Boom. So he left. He left me and bro was in there chopping it up. I was like, damn, that's what's up, bro. You goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Put a little nigga coattail, put him on game, you know what I'm saying? And talk to him, let him know what's really going on. He like, yeah, bro, I gotta do that sometimes, bro, cause you know how these little bloods be. They be crazy. And bro was from New York, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was older, and he was laid back, and he was cool, and he had things to lose. So he had to make sure that this man, even though we know he alive wire, we gotta make sure that he don't spaz out. Got to make sure he don't spaz out. So, bro, I said about 2 days later, bro, boom, he came up to the room. We in the room chilling again. Boom, 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 boom. I already know it's him, bro. I could recognize the way that how he knock. Bro, different people that be coming to your room sometimes, you could tell by the way how they knock, bro. Some people be knocking hard as hell. Some might knock soft. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was him. He came in. He's like, man, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? So bro, like, what's up? What you got going on? He's like, man, I need to get out there, bro. I need to get out there. So bro, like, what you talking about? He's like, man, I need to get on the phone, bro. He's like, man, I'm stressing, bro. I need to talk to my folks, bro. I need to get some money. I need to buy some ganja. I need to smoke something, bro. I need to get out chain gang for a minute, bro. So bro, like, what you got going on? He's like, man, I just need to get out, bro. This shit lame, bro. This darn lame, bro. These niggas ain't trying to let me in the door. They ain't trying to let me in the door. I'm trying to get some money, bro. I'm trying to get some money. So I'm in there. I'm laughing in my mind. I'm always laughing at stuff like that, just the way how he acting, bro. The way he talking. I'm talking about a whole lot of hand movements and stuff. He was a real character, bro. So he was like, folks don't want to put him on. I'm like, bro, everybody got to put you on, bro. Put yourself on. The first thing you talk about doing when you call and get some money is buying some ganja to smoke. You not talking about buying some ganja to flip. And nobody gonna put nothing in your hand, bro, or put you on, because you a live wire, bro. You a flight risk. You liable to go to the hole at any time, bro. And if you go to the hole with them folks stuff, anything, they know they ain't gonna get it back. They might as well charge it up to the game, bro. If I should take something and give it to you, I might as well count it as a loss. So bro is like, man, just cool out, dog. Just chill out. I'm gonna put you on the phone. Just give me a little minute or whatever, you feel me? I'm gonna holler at you. So he's like, bro, I should come back. He's like, nah, bro. He's like, bro, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna call you when I pull out or whatever. So he's like, man, all right, bro. All right, big bro. All right. And he just left. So I was telling bro, I was like, man, this little nigga finna spaz. He's like, what you mean? I was like, bro, you don't see? He finna spaz, bro. Because he can't have his own way in this dorm. You feel me? He probably used to being in a dorm that's turned up, that it's a lot of robbing going on and a lot of poking up and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of extortion. That's one of them YN dorms. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them them hot dorms, bro. I swear. So, bro, and he tripping and tripping and tripping. He came back up to the room, bro, later on, and bro put him on the phone. Bro put him on the phone, whatever. Me and bro outside chopping it up. He came out there. He's like, man, that shit under the pillow, dog. So, bro, like, you good? He's like, man, hell nah, man. Them folks ain't even got me the dot, bro. Them folks ain't even got me the dot. So, bro, like, man, all right, I'll put you back out there later on, bro. He's like, all right, bro, that's a bet, bro. That's a bet. So, anyways, me and bro, we go back in the room because we always blowing the ganja. We in there blowing the ganja. We listen to the music because my roommate at the time, he liked to listen to music. You know what I'm saying? He put the headphones up. So, we in there, we just jamming. We blowing on the ganja or whatever. We chilling. So boom, we'll hear somebody knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Because we can't really hear much that's going on outside because the music loud. But you could hear like if somebody's saying 12 on the floor or something like that. But you know, we paying attention to the music. We vibing, especially on the ganja. You know, we up. We up in the air. So boom. So bro opened the door. He like, man, what's up? Little bro was another little blood dude. He was cool. He was like, man, dog, get right, dog. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, what going on? He's like, man, just get right, bro. So he like, bro, what going on? He's like, man, nigga headshot just tried to rob the Mexican, bro. I was like, what? Ain't no way this man just tried. I said, who? He was like, man, Sanchez, man. And I should have known Sanchez was the only Hispanic in the dorm that really had some real motion going on. He was the only Hispanic that had a phone at the time. At the time, bro, probably about, I'd say probably about 8 Hispanics, bro. But guess what? They was all older. It wasn't no young ones in there. Sanchez, he probably was the youngest, but he type, man, he be acting so funny sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's a real character by himself. He think because he got some little money and stuff, he could always talk to people some type of way and be acting crazy some type of way, bro. I used to go out there and play soccer with him. He feel like I'm supposed to pass him the ball every time I get the ball. We got into an argument one time because I didn't want to pass him the ball. He's like, man, pinch your mic up. Every time you get the ball, pass it to me. I'm like, man, whatever, man. You feel me? So, dude was like, he tried to, bro, Sanchez. So, bro, like, man, ain't no way, man. He said, bro, I just holler at dog, bro. He's like, yeah, bro. So, boom, I got up. I looked downstairs, bro. When I looked downstairs, bro, you had GDs on one side, posted on one side. They posted like this. The Hispanics, they over there, like I said, they older, bro. Some of them older folks, bro. Wasn't no young dudes in there. It was one younger one in there, bro. Chico, bro. And when I came outside, bro, and I was standing there, my roommate and the other little homie, they went downstairs. Because I couldn't see what's up under the range right there. I'm standing looking. I see the Hispanics over there. I see Sanchez over there. He got something on his arm right here. He got something on his arm. He keep wiping off like a towel or something. But every time he wipe off, you can see the blood. So I'm like, damn, this man done bust the goddamn Mexicans, bro. I'm like, bro, they probably finna go down. So I see Chico upstairs. He up there in the corner. Upstairs in the corner, you have the rail like this that's on the range. Guys usually get up there and they'll do dips. You get up there and you do dips. That shit, I'm talking about that shit way down. We upstairs. So you might get on there doing dips. Chico on there doing dips. And mind you, Chico, my dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. Chico be working out all day. When he get called yard call, if he ain't out there running, he playing soccer. Chico had recently just came off the TIR program too, man, for wetting up a dude. He was Sereno 13. He was short, tattoos all over his face, tattoos all over his head, but he never messed with the Hispanics in the dorm. And I used to always ask him that. The closest he'll get to him, bro, is when they playing soccer. I used to ask him that. He's like, man, I don't mess with these fools, man. He said, man, man, I don't put in plenty of work, homie. He said, I don't put in plenty of work for these fools. He said, man, I did my time on the TIR. They ain't never mess with me, man. He said, man, I've been going to war after camp with these Hispanics, man. They won't never mess with me, man. They look at me all type of ways, bro. And he was from El Salvador. Like I said, tattoos everywhere, bro. He had the big Sarah 13 in the back of his head. But I used to notice that in the dorm, whenever Hispanics, all of them will eat together. They'll cook together and eat together. And Chico will never be there. Chico is always doing his own thing. So I was telling Chico, I was like, bro, get right. Yo, folks on the big floor. He's like, man, I don't care, man. That's their business. So I'm like, look, bro, just get down off of here, bro. Because what if one of these blood dudes it pop off and one of these blood dudes just swirl you? He's like, man, it is what it is, man. That's all he kept saying. He's like, it is what it is if it happened. And I was like, damn, ain't no way. So I'm posted on the range, bro. I'm looking downstairs. I see Guerrero, and I know I done mentioned Guerrero before. He's one of the Hispanics I got to hitting with or whatever. And I see him. He went to talking to one of the blood dudes in the dorm that was over that particular set that Headshot was in. And he went to talking or whatever. Headshot posted over in the other corner. He got 2 bangers out. He like this. So I'm like, man, this little dude here is off the chain, bro. So in my mind, I'm like, bro, I'm really gonna see if these Hispanics gonna try to pop. I hope they don't try to pop, bro, because it's probably about 30 bloods in this dorm, bro. And it's like 8 of these folks, bro. But it's 6 of them that's old as ever, bro. They could hardly even walk up the stairs, bro. So they're talking to the blood dude, Sanchez. You see him keep wiping stuff off. He had a little tool in his hand. So I was asking, I see one of the other little blood dudes. I was like, damn, bro, what really happened? He's like, bro, that man went in there, bro, tried to rob that man for that phone, and Sanchez ended up pulling out the strap. He held on to a Headshot strap. After Headshot them busted one time, and he bucking, they in there tussling and fighting or whatever, and he tried to choke Headshot out, but Headshot then got away and ran out the room. And that's when the Hispanic Sanchez came out and made an alert. So they in the dome, they politicking the whole time, bro. Everybody got their shoes on, everybody on alert. Ain't too much people on the big floor. Ain't nobody really watching the TVs or nothing, bro, because everybody was expecting it to pop. Apparently the police came in there, they sensed it too. When they came in there, the officer was looking around. I seen them wanting to looking out, and that's one of the things they're trained for. They train to see that if everybody got their boots tied up, or they see everybody segregated like that, because sometimes they'll know different gang members that's associated to different gangs. I see he was looking. He went back into the booth, and apparently, like, this probably happened like 30 minutes, bro, before lockdown. So all this took place within this 30 minutes. Boom, they called lockdown. I'm like, good, boy, ain't nothing happened. So boom, they called lockdown. Now everybody went to their room or whatever. That night, me and my bunkmate, we chopping it up. And he was like, man, ain't no way, bro. He was like, bro, I'm so glad it ain't nothing but some old ass Mexicans in here, bro. Cause he's like, bro, these folks probably would have popped. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, these folks still might pop. He was like, hell yeah, bro. You know what? You right, bro. I said, bro, listen, man, if these folks don't pop, they might try to pop on somebody on the walk or something. So he's like, yeah, man. He's like, man, Sanchez was telling the blood homie that they got to slide Headshot, but the blood homie was like, hell nah, he ain't sliding none of his homies or whatever. That's what they was talking about the whole time. But the Mexicans, they didn't want to push the issue because they know that they didn't have no manpower to go to war with these bloods. Like I said, these folks was 30 deep, bro. Ain't no way these folks would have survived with these folks. So me and my bunkmate chopping it up, and he's like, man, I knew that man was finna do something crazy. And in my head, I was like, man, you know what? I knew he was finna do something crazy too, bro. So I was like, man, what y'all gonna do? He's like, man, I don't know. He's like, man, that's their goddamn business. He was like, man, I'm West Coast, but at the end of the day, it really don't even matter to me like that. So in my mind, I'm up there thinking that night, I'm like, bro, if any one of these young folks is in this dorm, bro, young Hispanics, especially the gangbanger ones, they'll go crazy. And then I was thinking about Chico, bro. I was like, man, Chico ain't even ride with these folks. Chico was like, he don't care, bro. All the time, all this stuff was going on. Man, this man was working out, bro. As soon as he done working out, bro, he went to the shower, and usually Hispanics, they'll go to the shower and they have their shower security. One or two of them might walk into the shower. He never had no shower duty. Like I said, he never really messed with these folks. These folks never really messed with him at all, bro. So I was thinking about that. I was like, man, Chico probably good anyway. Chico know how to get down. Bro, the next morning, I get up when they pop the doors for breakfast. I'm like, you know what? I ain't going to breakfast. Because it might go down on the walk, bro, because I know these folks that made a call to the rest of the dorms, to the other Hispanics about what happened, bro. And they don't be playing that, bro. They might pull up to the dorm or something. That's how these folks be rocking. So I'm like, man, I ain't going to breakfast. And a lot of dudes didn't go to breakfast. My bunkmate was like, man, I ain't going to breakfast. He like, bro, jam the door up. I got up, closed the door when they popped it, jammed it up with a toothbrush. Boom, jam it up. We get back up by 7 o'clock, bro. They came in with the chemicals. And you know, when they come with them chemicals, I'm trying to get me some before everybody get to using them up. So I get up, clean up or whatever. You could feel the tension in the dorm, bro. Headshot, he was already up. He looked like he ain't even sleep, bro. He looked like he didn't even sleep. This man looked like he just been on the cream the whole night, bro. And that was another thing. He kept bumping his nose, bro. He in the dorm posted up like this. So while I'm looking at Headshot, bro, and I'm looking out the window, because I'm looking outside at the same time, bro, I see about 8 Mexicans coming around from D building. They walking in front of the window. So I see at the time they was doing block movement. So that's how they came around. And they came to the officer, talking to the officer. So I was like, man, what the hell? I was telling my bunkmate, I was like, bro, I think these folks trying to goddamn get in the dorm, bro. I said, well, you might need to get right. So he like, what? He came out and he looked. He's like, oh shit. Bro went back in the room and got tooled up real quick. Bro, these folks was trying to get in the dorm, bro. So when bro got the tool and came back out, he's like, say blood. Say blood. And Headshot looked up. He was like, kept looking over there until Headshot picked it up. Headshot looked and seen all the Mexicans out there. He was like, you could see the look on his face, bro, like he started to get scared. And I'm like, man, don't get scared now, little nigga. Bro, that officer, bro, I commended her, bro, because she know majority of people that was in her dorm. She did not let any one of these folks in the dorm, bro. If the officer was green, bro, and let these folks in the dorm, it would have popped and it would have went crazy, bro, in the dorm. So I'm so glad that she ain't let nobody in the dorm, bro. So after they left, she came in the dorm. She was like, hey, what y'all got going on? Why all these Hispanics trying to get in here? What y'all got going on? Y'all got something going on in here? So everybody like, man, ain't nothing going on in here, man. Ain't nothing going on. She like, y'all lying. I know y'all got something going on. Why all these folks just come here trying to trick me, trying to get in here? I ain't with all that mess now. That's all she kept saying. So anyways, bro, I was laughing. And later on that day, bro, I actually seen Guerrero pulling up on Chico, bro, and they was right there arguing. They there arguing the whole time. So in my mind, I was like, oh damn, Guerrero probably pressing Chico why he wasn't standing up with them when they had the little standoff with the Bloods. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, Chico don't really mess with y'all. But you can see Guerrero, the body language that he was doing. He like this, pointing in Chico's face the whole time. Chico, he's a short dude, bro. Real short. Probably reach me like right here, bro. Real short. He in that man's face like this, towering over him. And Chico was just like this. So after they done all that, I seen Chico. He was working out. He came back up there by my room doing dips again. I was like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, ain't nothing on Micah, man. Ain't nothing, man. He's like, man, these fools mad. I didn't stand up with him. I didn't ride with him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I told Guerrero. He's like, man, y'all don't even mess with me. He's like, man, y'all be cooking and stuff. Y'all don't even mess with me, bro. So I'm like, bro, what you gonna do? He's like, man, hey, it don't matter, bro. Whatever they want to do, they could do it, Jamaica, man. God got me, man. God got me. I'm not worried about these fools. And I'm like, yeah, bro, God got you. But you still got to be on point, though. You still got to be on point, Chico. He's like, man, I'm good, homie, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about them. So I'm like, man, all right, man, all right. Bro, you see the next day? Stay tuned for part 2, man. I'm going to catch up with y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned.